This counter-attacking custom tactic has taken my game to a whole new level, and it can do the same for you if you follow these simple steps. We all know that speedy transitions from defense to attack are super important in today's game, and there's nothing more satisfying than catching out our opponent when they least expect it. And as you saw in the thumbnail, fast build-up and forward runs are going to be the focal point of today's tutorial. Now, we're not necessarily going to park the bus like Mourinho or Simeone, but we are going to nab some of their ideas regarding defensive organization and use some of those ideas to build a foundation for some solid counter-attacking football. Let's start out with using the 4-2-3-1 second variation. Now, we're going to start out with a balanced defensive style. We're going to have a width of 45 and we're going to have a depth of 70. This will help us apply some of those real-world tactics to FIFA. Now, most casual players don't pay attention to this next statement. Winning the midfield battle regularly determines the outcome of the entire game. But how do we achieve this success in the center of the park? It all starts out by having two quick and physically strong defensive midfielders with at least 80 plus tackling. Roads to the knockout Benacer is a personal favourite of mine. So your slower defensive midfielder will be on balanced defence, stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, cover centre, and will play the deep lying playmaker role in regards to positioning freedom. Your more faster central defensive midfielder will be on balanced defence, balanced attack, normal interceptions, cover centre, and they will stick to their position. This will allow your cam to stick to his main role as an attacker, staying higher up the pitch and completing those final third passes. It's really important who you use in your number 10 position. He needs to have the vision, ball control, passing, and long shots to create the best possible chances in game. And hopefully you've got a better cam than my Clint Dempsey over here. So your cam will be on stay forward, get into the box for cross, they will be on free roam, and their interceptions will be normal. Now, what about your back four? By this point in FIFA, most of you will have fairly solid defensive players that will get the job done for you. But even if you don't, you need to watch out for this: how you control your defenders. Let's take notes from some of the best FIFA players in the world, for example. They don't panic and randomly button bash every time the ball reaches their half of the pitch. They wait for the right moment to regain the ball, maybe to sit off and then tackle. Or they wait for the right moment to go in for a high press and step up really quickly. But the most important thing is that the better timing that you have with your controls and the better decision you make, the better you will perform. So your keeper is going to be on comes for crosses and he's going to play a sweeper keeper role. Both your fullbacks will be on the same roles of stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, overlap, and they will stick to their position. And your centre halves will also be on stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, and stick to position. Honestly, if you stick to these tactics in game, you will see so many more chances being created, plus having some really defensive displays. Now, with our backline and midfield instructions locked in place, it's now time to move on to our remaining front three players. We're going to take some inspiration from the 2018 to 2019 Champions League winning side, Liverpool FC. Their front three would honestly eat teams alive whenever they won possession back. And it's all about giving your opposition the least time possible to react defensively to your counterattacks. And there's one super important attribute that all three of your attackers will need besides finishing. It's pace. So both of your wingers are going to be on comeback on defense, stay wide, get in behind, get into the box early for crosses, and will be on aggressive interceptions. Your standalone striker will stay central, get in behind, be on normal interceptions, and he will stay forward. So as you already know, fast build up and forward runs are the focal point of this tactic. We're going to go with a width of 70. We're going to have 6 players in the box, 3 on corners and 3 on free kicks. But what do you do if you find yourself losing with this tactic? You'll need to ensure that you have a plan B to put your opponents under immense amounts of pressure. And the video that's just popped up over here is going to help you do just that.